Alright, unsurprisingly, we have some more from the Discord. Link in the description box down below if you give a shit to know. Like, share, comment, and subscribe in case you like anything you see or anything you hear. Or even if you just want the chance to yell at me for any reason, shape, or whatever. Discord, link in the description box down below. It's the only way to get guaranteed comments to me, guaranteed links to me, and requests. Because YouTube likes to censor and delete everything because, well, YouTube hates anyone that's not a violent extremist terrorist leftist. That being said, from the Discord, we got more. From Draconian, Colm R McGuinness, Warhammer 40k song, Blood for the Blood God. Well, thank you, Draconian. Pretty sure I'm going to like it. It is Colm. I saw another one of his recently, and you know what? It was pretty good. That being said, you ready? I'm ready. Let's hear my fellow Mick. Well, I'm only part Mick. Let's hear my fellow Mick, do some stuff. All right. Oh, wait, this is going to be corn. All right, that's about as jizzed up as I can be to boost my testosterone for corn. All right, let's jump in. Absolutely 100% envious and jealous of people who could play guitar really well. I tried for years. Couldn't do it. Could not do it. Couldn't do it. I tried for so long. Couldn't do it. And I could barely sing, in my own estimation. So for those who are actually able to do both things amazingly well, like this young man here, thank you for your service.
I see they're keeping you tame. On your knees for a golden fool, you know he's gilded his cage. I'm the only thing saving you, I swear there's freedom in rage. Will its strength mean heaven hard, they'd only make you a slave. Oh, won't offer comfort, but I offer escape from the ones who scorned you, 'cause I know that you've been wronged. Don't let them tell you that your mercy makes you strong. And I won't judge you, kid, there's just one thing I want.
Facts. Corn's understandable. The rest of them, right? The rest of them, yuck. The rest of them are just disgusting and nasty. Corn, though, makes a lot of sense. Why? Well, Corn, he may be like, basically a type of Lucifer, Satan kind of figure. But big emphasis on the B there with a capital, all caps, but I understand it very easily so. As someone who was a warrior and in many ways still is, right? It is, well, we are betrayed. That's a fact. That's the truth. We're promised a lot of things in exchange for us doing what we're naturally inclined and born to do that others refuse to. Only for us to get thrown into the trash bin after it's all said and done. And then suddenly they scream for more of us when they're getting slaughtered. And they expect us to care still. And they expect us to want to still do things for them. Some of us still do. Others don't. It only makes sense. I mean, hell, people say all the time something stupid, right? And they're like, oh, you're not owed shit for being a soldier or a warrior. You're not owed nothing. You're not entitled to nothing. Oh yeah? Well then, you're not entitled to safety and security. Do it yourself. Oh, you can't? Oh, you refuse to? Okay, then you get what you deserve, don't you? People tell me all sorts of retarded ass shit like that. Oh, we don't owe you anything. We didn't ask you to. If this was a truly grateful and deserving country of its warriors and soldiers, hell, most of the advanced countries, in fact, there's no excuse for this. There'd be no such thing as homeless veterans. And there'd be no such thing as soldiers being thrown into the trash. Period. No excuses, no reason, no justification whatsoever. The reason and logic just doesn't math. That said, that is why I'm able to understand corn so easily. Because, you know what? Since this is how we're treated, why don't we turn our weapon systems around and enforce for ourselves from those who refuse? Better for us. Some of us can take down nations if we so choose. Even ones as super and ultra advanced as the one I'm living in. So that being said, I get corn. I get them to a T.
Your faith alone. Oh, oh. Scars for the throne. Oh, oh. God for the blood. God. Oh, oh, oh. I see the people who've heard you more than I could ever have. They say I'm making it worse, when all I did was understand. I see you feel like you can't bear the weight of anything, but I swear that with me you can. Oh, well, I won't offer comfort, but I offer escape from the ones who scorned you, 'cause I know that you've been wronged. Don't let them tell you that your mercy makes you strong. And I won't judge you, kid, there's just one thing I want.
Absolute facts. Don't let them tell you your mercy makes you strong. No, mercy should have always been and always has been selective. Also, mercy is not. Same thing with tolerance. Mercy and tolerance are not a Christian thing. Period. Mercy is for God. Mercy is for Jesus. But when God and Jesus call us to war against evil, He doesn't tell us to give them mercy. Neither of them commands us to be tolerant. Period. They demand we win. That said, absolute facts. Now, people might ask me questions like, oh, aren't you a hypocrite? No. I was selective with my mercy where I could be. But if I dimed out that preteen, kid that's running towards our convoy looks a bit chunkier than they should, and they're holding something else in their hand, well, may God have mercy on their soul. Or, right, or the poor farmers who, we had our hands tied behind our back during times of war. This has been proven true, as of the last year alone with investigations into military command and control when it comes to the upper ranks, when it comes to our leadership in the military we've had for so many years. We had ROE forced upon us that was absolutely meant completely to hamstring us and ensure we didn't win. That's a fact. And that said, like I was going to describe, like the poor farmer who was told by the Taliban, we'll either kill you and all your family, or you're going to go out there with us and you're going to fight these Americans coming in this convoy tomorrow. Or go attack this FOB or COB or patrol base. There's some Americans on this mountain. Help us go and fight them, or we'll kill all of you. We weren't allowed to wipe out our enemies. And so, because of that weakness that was enforced upon us to make the fight fair when no fight should be fair, we weren't allowed to prevent such needless deaths. We weren't allowed to wipe out the Taliban everywhere we found them. We were held back. We were tied 3 limbs behind our back. And we were basically sent into the war with just a pistol. Metaphorically speaking. We were limited in our capacity, so we couldn't do as much good as we could have done. But that was all by design, wasn't it? Absolute freaking travesty. If corn was real, I'd probably be there on the field for him right now. Anyway, that being said, I understand it. I do. I really do. A lot of those poor people either didn't have a choice or they could not understand the game being played. It's real unfortunate. So yeah, don't let them tell you that your mercy makes you strong. That's a fact. Mercy doesn't make you strong. Strength makes you strong.
Your faith alone. Whoa, whoa. Scars for the throne. Whoa, whoa. Out for the blind. God. Whoa, whoa. Hey, I'm not preaching from the fire. No one's courage you desire. I'm the only reason you survive. All I ever did was make you feel alive. Well, I won't offer comfort, but I offer escape from the ones who scorned you, 'cause I know that you've been wronged. Don't let them tell you that your mercy makes you strong. And I won't love you, but I got just what you want. Your strength alone. Oh, scars for the throne. Oh, out for the blind. God.
Well played, young man. Well played. This is good. I like it. I like it. And he is perfectly, stereotypically Scots-Irish. I love it. Or he's Celt of some kind. That's guaranteed. It's awesome. I love the hair. Maybe it's because I got none. That being said, I like this. You know what? I'll give him a sub. I'm not going to have all of them on, though, because I don't want to spoil it in case someone asks for more later. That being said, well, you know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. He does good work. And I enjoy it. Ooh, I like this. Someone said in the comment, this actually give the vibe that, hey, someone could actually fall for this instead of, oh, look, sacrificing maidens and burning orphans. Bub, facts, facts. I guarantee you there's a bunch of people in the comments too who understand and agree with what I have said in this video. But anyway, now I throw it over to you. What do you think? You let me know in the comments down below. All right, you know what time it is. Be good. Be safe. Make your life for yourselves. Don't compromise safety and security for nobody and nothing. Death and disaster is only a second away. Do what you can today, and I will see y'all in the next one. I am Badger 7 Actual, the formerly almost veteran. Blast Cap Badger out.